Hi, everybody. Welcome back to In the Cards and Stars for a live stream at tea time. As you can probably tell, my voice still sounds horrible. So I have scheduled this for like a 30 minute so we can just like have a little fun, chit chat, spill some tea, and I can, have my little sips of water and I have my throat spray. But I'm like, I can't go another week without hanging out with you guys. So bear with me. I'm going to push through with my voice, but we're going to do this. Hey, Sage Moon, welcome. Oh my God, guys. Hey, Scott. Hi, Aloe Era. So that is not on my list today, but I can definitely do another reading for them, maybe on the next live stream. I feel like we need to give them a little room to breathe because I'm like just waiting to see like is something going to happen with them. I feel like the energy is still the same. You know what I mean from the last one. It's like they're kind of figuring it out. But thank you for like being interested. I know that you guys are super into it, so we're going to for sure read on them again. But right now I'm getting like no change yet. But we're staying tuned. Hey Scott. Okay, guys, welcome, welcome. All right, so shall we dive right in? How was y'all's weekend? What's new? What's the tea going on in your life? Thank you, Sage. I am, as I try to talk, I am feeling better than I was. I went to the doctor. It's like, it's a virus, so I can't like take any antibiotic for it or anything. But just a little tip for you guys, spreading the word. If you go on an airplane anytime in the next, I don't know, in the near future, wear a mask because I totally should have done that. I think that I picked up some sort of bug either in the Miami airport or the Dallas airport. So who knew? They were like, yeah, if you're traveling at this time, that's probably what happened. And da 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 da. Da. So I was like, okay, back to wearing the masks on planes. Looks dorky, but trust me, you don't want to get this. Okay, guys. So and y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Sage. I've missed you guys. So let's go through our stories here. We got some good stories. Oh my God, my voice. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, so the first story. Oh, all right. I have the article here. I want to read just a little bit of it from the Daily Mail. Jennifer Lopez cozies up to hunky co-star Brett Goldstein on the set of their new movie amid romance rumors. Now they're really pushing this. I feel like it's a PR thing because they're working together, but I want the cards to tell us for sure, allegedly for entertainment purposes. Now, Brett Goldstein was one of the writers and also one of the actors in my favorite show, Ted Lasso. We've kind of talked about this before. Here's what this article has to say, though. Jennifer Lopez appeared to be enjoying herself as she reunited with her hunky co-star Brett Goldstein on the New Jersey set of their Netflix rom-com Office Romance. The multi-hyphenate, they're like hyping her up already. The multi-hyphenate 55 was spotted smiling and locking arms with the Ted Lasso star 44 in between takes on Tuesday. The co-stars, who are both bundled up in large puffer coats, enjoyed an intimate chat before stepping back in front of the cameras. And there's like some photos of them on set, smiling at each other. It's interesting. Okay. So a source recently told dailymail.com that Lopez wants to be in love again and is looking for a man who can handle her hectic Hollywood lifestyle. Okay, J-Lo. So she's shaping the narrative. She's like, Ben was more of even though he's an A-list actor, he's more of a behind the scenes guy. She wants someone who's hungry, out there, getting it. Brett Goldstein, honestly, because he has been so successful, but he definitely seems like he is on the rise in his career. Honestly, that could be kind of great for both of them. Okay. But that's kind of funny the way she said it. While Goldstein may be an eligible bachelor, Lopez is a staunch professional and was clearly in work mode during Tuesday's shoot. All right, so we're getting mixed messages here. There's photos of them linking arms. People are saying that it looks like they were flirting and having a good time. And then it's like at the same time, it's like, but she's being a professional. I don't know. We've heard a lot of buzz about them. Let's pull some cards and see, is this a PR thing or could this be a little bit more? Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, Kay. Aw, thank you, Sage. Wait, don't break out a girl, Sage. Okay. So yes, he did have a girlfriend. I looked this up because Sage, I was thinking the same thing. He did have a girlfriend, but apparently they broke up. Kind of sad because they did seem like such a cute couple. She was like, also in the entertainment industry, very pretty. Like they looked like they were very happy, but apparently they have broken up. So there you go. Let's see. Did I have the article? No, I don't have that one pulled up. But yeah, so it was on IMDb. Basically, if you want to if you want to read it, you can put like Brett Goldstein breakup. And yeah, apparently they broke up recently. So okay. So let's see. Hi Kay, welcome. All right, so let's see. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. What is the energy between Jennifer Lopez and Brett Goldstein? Okay. Not J-Lo trying to get her a new man. He's a Cancer, so let's see what the tarot has to say. LOL. Oh my god, hilarious. Sage, could you really see her with a Cancer? I feel like I don't know. Oh my god. Like J-Lo, she'll never stop. She'll never stop. She is truly the next generation's Elizabeth Taylor. Thank you so much, Carla. Love you. I know I'm struggling, but I would rather be hanging out with you guys. This is fun. So sorry if my voice sounds ugh, yucky. Okay. Oh, this one came out. We're gonna take it. Stop it. The death card reversed for JLo and Brett energy. The death card. I just jumped out of the studio. Oh my god. Okay. We're back. Back to our programming. So the death card in reverse. Interesting. So this is about resurrection. Okay. I want to see, is this career or relationship? Because this could be about a career resurrection. So let's see. K Talk says, can the tarot say why she's so obsessed with marriage? Like, even when we can all see through it. Oh my God, Kay, let's ask. Hey, Penny, welcome. How's it going? Sage says, I don't know, honestly, LMAO, she's a Cancer Leo cusp in my head. So maybe, but she's also got that Scorpio moon. So, right? Scorpio. Michael's like, are you okay? I don't know, Michael. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I feel like mm, Scorpios, with the Scorpio moon, they can feel very safe with Cancer energy, but they could also run over Cancer energy. So it sort of depends. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Penny. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm not there, but I'm on the road. Lawyer Moger, are you talking about JLo or me? As tired as they come. Okay. So let's see. With Death Reverse, let's see. Is this about their relationship? Is it romantic or is it more of a PR thing? So let's see what we can get about that. All right. The Magician in reverse. Oh my God, you guys. We get a clarifier. J-Ho. Okay, her. Oh, nice, Michael. Very nice. Oh my God. Obviously he's not a J-Lo fan. 8 of Cups, walking away from love and relationships. Guys, I am very tempted to say that this is a PR stunt through and through because we have Death card in reverse, clarified by the Magician in reverse. Neither of these are about love. This to me immediately felt like wanting to resurrect her career, wanting to paint a new picture of her public image. The Magician in reverse is like feeling like you can't fully manifest until you have this like resurrection moment. Like she needs to have her Phoenix rising energy going on. She wants to like have a big comeback where people like she's always about the comeback. Like I feel like she makes very definitive statements where she's either like, Ben is like, she was like, Ben's the love of my life. And like, this was what I've been waiting for, like forget A-Rod, this is what I was waiting for, and then when that didn't work out, it's like, ugh, she kind of needs a new thing, and the new thing is, like, gonna be, you know, hanging out with someone, like, fresh who actually likes the spotlight, like, she has to have these, like it's like a brand, she'll, like, try on a new brand in a way, and I do think her personal life is a big part of that. So, yeah, to me, this is like saying, I need to be able to manifest and create a new image for myself. I need to have a comeback. And 8 of Cups, I'm sort of walking away from relationships. So, this could be about her feeling like I'm getting her energy, her feeling like, yes, she's going to say that, she's open to love and all this because she likes that for whatever reason. We'll pull a card on why she likes that. But this is her walking away from love. It's almost like, I don't even care about love anymore. Like allegedly in reality, in her heart of hearts, she's like, I don't even care. Like I'm walking away from love. But what I do want is to resurrect my career. I want to have a comeback. It's a little sad because it's almost like someone who's been so jaded that they just have sort of given up on love. Like I don't know if she even believes in it anymore. That's very sad. Hmm. Okay, so let's see. Why does she think of Penny says she's done. Okay, wait, what do y'all say? Oh, yeah, how was your birthday, Penny? Oh my god. Penny says she's done. Oh my god, funny. Okay, guys. Let's see. Penny nailed it. Yes, she did. She's dizzy, as the Real Housewives of Potomac would say. Ah, Sage, I love it. Nice. I always love to use Real Housewives jargon in daily life, you know? That's a good thing. Let's see, let's see. Why does she feel like love is such an important thing to always put out there? Why does she feel like that's part of her image? Like I don't know. She does seem to really think that she has to have that component. Let's see. Whoa, 7 of Wands. She is very competitive. And she feels like when she has the right, I mean, allegedly, when she has the right man by her side, it makes her feel like more of a winner. It like makes her feel empowered. That's a little toxic, you know what I mean? Like we have to feel powerful on our own, right? So that's a very interesting toxic take. Also, we have 7 when it's like 7 of Wands. 7 in astrology is the 7th house of partnerships. So to me, that's also like a little bit of an astrological tie-in, really talking about how for J-Lo relationships, it's like, the saying love is a battlefield. Like for her, love is a battlefield and she wants to win. There's a lot of her ego that is caught up in these romantic relationships. I think when she did give her full heart, um, I think it made her very angry when things didn't go well, and now it's almost like her villain era where she's like, "I don't even care anymore about that 8 of Cups. I'm walking away from that, but I'm gonna win." Okay, I think that she wants to win in the court of public opinion. I think she does have a grudge against Ben, allegedly, just seeing the 7 of Wands. Wow. Yeah, she's one of those people that serves up her revenge very cold, ice cold. My God, JLo, I didn't know, but she does have a Scorpio moon, so I see it. Okay, let's see. Penny says narcissistic. Yeah, very, very much. I totally agree with you, Penny. Sage says JLo comes off as male centered to me. Yep, agreed. Also, her dark Leo energy loves the attention that comes her way, good or bad. Ooh, dun dun dun. I agree, Sage. Kay says, how do these PR relationships go down? How do they even decide? And do they literally sit both people down and say, hey, you're going to be in a pretend relationship? It's so intriguing. I, Gay, I feel like it's like something they do with their PR teams. I feel like it is very, very complicated. I think each person probably does it differently, but I would definitely say that there are probably certain conversations that go on with people's like managers and PR teams, then they like bring it to the celebrity and they're like, "Hey, this person's interested in having like, a promo relationship with you. Would you want to do that?" And I think that they can say yes or no. Very interesting. There are a lot of weird little back of the room, back end deals that happen in Hollywood for sure. I think she would have gone further with A-Rod. I know. I know Penny's team A-Rod, and I don't disagree. They did seem like the best match. They seemed like they both had like equal ego, equal love of spotlight, equal love of like grandiosity. But unfortunately, he cheated, and J Lo is not going to put up with that. And I don't blame her for that. Love isn't about winning. Exactly, Scott. Exactly. Scott, well said. Hit the nail on the head. If you're trying to win, it's not love, right? That is something completely different. Oh my God. Hi, Heat Lifer. Nice to see you. I'm so happy that you're here. Okay, let's see. Key talks. Wow. Oh my God. There you have it. Tis tis. J-Lo. Oh my God. Sage says she also strikes me as someone who would hook up with a dude Ben didn't like for sure. Like just to get him back. Watch. It comes out like next week that Brett Goldstein and Penn Affleck have like a feud or something. Sage, we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's hilarious that you said that. I think there's some truth there. I do. How are you feeling? Oh, thank you, He Lifer. I'm feeling a lot better. My voice is not quite back yet, but I am feeling better. Okay, this is so weird, you guys. Don't think I'm crazy, but I have this like little throat spray. Hold on, I'm gonna spray it really fast, okay, just so that I can talk. You know, like those nerds on like those old movies and like from early 2000s, how they like spray their mouth before they like, talk to a girl. That's what I feel like. Anyway, I'm better, but the doctor said probably a few more days. But that's not gonna hold me down. I'm coming back for the tea. Okay. I use that too. LOL. Okay, it works, right? Sometimes it'll get you through in a pinch. Like right now, already working. Okay, guys. So let's move on to the next story. I feel like absolutely allegedly it's a PR relationship. JLo is in her villainous era. I think she was really burned by Ben, and that might be the last person to break her heart. I see JLo needing someone to break through her shell. Like she needs to be caught off guard. Like maybe it'll be like 5 or 10 years. I don't know. I feel like she needs to meet somebody that she's not trying to like plan to have a relationship with, and she needs to just like fall in love authentically. I hope that happens for her because it does feel like her heart has really been hardened. And I don't know. If she's a full narcissist, maybe it'll never happen. Ugh, yikes. But that was not a lovey-dovey reading at all. It was really about career and wanting to like get back. Actually, before we move on to this next story, I do want to get Brett's energy because he's one of the writers on Ted Lasso. And like, you can't be a writer on Ted Lasso and be a bad person, in my humble opinion, just based on the storylines of the show and just how sweet and wonderful. And like, I just love that show. I'm so happy it's coming back. So I'm team Brett Goldstein. So how does he feel about J-Lo? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes. Did you try the tea I suggested? Heat Lifer, you know what? I didn't because I was like too lazy to go to the grocery store and I didn't have like any of like the fresh ingredients. But I have just been drinking like the tea that I have, but I should ask Michael to go and get like the stuff that I would need to make it because that's a good idea. And I'm there. I was just like too dead. I was like laying on the couch, Heat Lifer. I could not function. Body chills, the works. But I should try the tea now that I'm a little better and I could actually like do stuff. Okay, let's see. Brett Goldstein, how does he feel about JLo allegedly? Page of Cups. Oh my God, he genuinely likes her. I'm telling you, he's a good person. I just have a good feeling about him. Page of Cups. So he feels like it's an emotional new beginning. He's excited. Oh, okay. Well, JLo, don't hurt him. Okay. Anything else about how he feels about JLo? Yikes. 3 of Wands, he sees a future with her. I'm telling you, he is a sweet person. I really get like a good vibe from him. Okay, well, JLo better not hurt him or we're coming for you, JLo. Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, thank you, Heat Life. You're so sweet. It would be juicy to see how Fred sees feels about JLo. I know. Sage Moon, it's like so genuine. It's so genuine. You need some honey. I did have some honey that I put in my tea. Thank you, Scott. I did do that. And it did help. It was nice. Little throat coat. Okay. So now our next story, I'm super curious about this. I'm sure you guys have heard about this as well. The Blue Origin all-female spaceship launch that's happening tomorrow. Guys, here we go. And I this for to me, like, usually I would be so about this, especially as an Aquarius rising with Pluto and Aquarius. I would be so about, like, women empowerment, going into space, all this stuff. But for some reason, I feel like I don't know, this launch in particular just feels a little bit, like, silly and performative. It's like we're spending a whole lot of money on that, and I don't know. I'll try to keep my personal opinions out of it, but here's what's going on. I just wanna pull some cards and see, like, how is everything gonna go? How's everyone gonna do? Because we have, like, Katy Perry on this space flight. We have Lauren Sanchez. We have Gayle King, Oprah's, best friend, other half, whatever. So here is what page 6 had to say about the launch happening tomorrow. Katy Perry and Lauren Sanchez pose in glam body-hugging spacesuits ahead of the rocket launch. Katy Perry and Lauren Sanchez glammed up in their body-hugging spacesuits ahead of their rocket launch with the all-woman crew. Now, this is basically talking about Katy Perry, blah, blah, blah. She was posing on Instagram. She's been talking about all these books she's been reading. And it's sort of funny because when they asked her about it, she was like, I'm really getting into STEM now. And then she was like, and it's interesting to see how the math works. And people were kind of like laughing about it because it sort of seemed like Katy Perry didn't really care about that. She just is, like, kind of loving, like, the glam of it all. Um, okay, the Dark Horse songstress and the philanthropist posed via Instagram Saturday in blue monogram suits alongside aerospace engineer Aisha Bowe, journalist Gayle King, producer Carrie Ann Flynn, and activist Amanda Nagin. Happy International Day of Human Spaceflight, forever in awe of the universe and its alignment, Perry captioned the post. And the ladies look lovely. I'll put this on the thumbnail, put this photo on there. They look great. Love their suits. We got a wide mix of all kinds of, we got scientists, we got journalists, we got Katy Perry. I mean, okay, like, I hope all goes well. I wonder how much they had to prep. I know that Katy Perry was talking about how she was getting acclimated in Texas. Like, I mean, I don't know, but the movies I've seen where they're prepping for stuff, like, they're in this, like, cylinder, and I mean, is that even real? Where they go really fast and, like, the G-force? Like, I'm scared. I would be so scared. I would never, ever do a space flight. Would you guys do a space flight? I wanna know. Like, would y'all do one? If Jeff Bezos came to you and said, "Would you like to be, the 6th person on this flight?" Who would do it? I would say, "No, but thank you anyway." I'd love to interview the people that when they come back. Mm. Penny, I'm with you. Penny says, "I don't even like to fly much, much less go to space." I am so with you. Oh my god, there's a little bit of turbulence and I'm, like, gripping the seat. There's no way I could psychologically, like, get around it. Sage Moon, Katie's been giving off some weird vibes. Sage Moon, I love you so much. Thank you for always saying the things that I feel a little bad saying, but I completely agree with. Um, totally, 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 Sage. Like, they were interviewing her about it, and she just seems like she's, like, really cheesing it up, you know what I mean? She's really trying to, like, it's giving out of touch, it's giving, I don't even know. Super wealthy person who, like, has no idea of what's going on in life. That's how she seems. She just seems so, like, whatever. Katy Perry, God bless her. Okay. He Lifer says these aren't even things I can think of as I'm claustrophobic. Oh my god. Well then, heck no for He Lifer. Putting me in a toothpaste tube for any reason is definitely death for me. Amen. Okay, Heat Lifer, Penny, we will not be going. Hell no. Okay, Sage, we know. So the tea timers, we are not about space. We like to talk about astrology. We'll look at the stars. That's as far as we'll go. Scott says it really bothers me that women who have dedicated their lives to space exploration don't get this opportunity. Oh my God, Scott, thank you. I was like struggling to put it into words. I'm like, why is this like so annoying and cheesy to me? And there are like a lot of things, but yes, it's like Katy Perry. Like she's like, yeah, I'm reading a book by Carl Sagan about space and the cosmos, and like I'm getting into STEM. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not, Katy Perry. You are not getting into STEM. And she even made a joke, I think, because she felt awkward. She was like, I listened to the book when I was going to bed because it kind of helps with that. It's like kind of making fun of it. It's like, we know you're not an astronaut, Katy Perry. You're just doing it because you think it's cool. And also because I think she's trying to have a resurrection of her career because her album 143 was just like a colossal flop. Okay. Sage says Caitlin Berry has been exposing Katie's lawsuit against nuns. Yes, and there's that to try to get their house wild. He's been posting TikToks on YouTube. Oh my god, we all have to check it out. Caitlin Berry. Okay. Screenshot it. I'm gonna check that out later. Oh my god. I mean, that's just evil. Okay. So let's see. Katie gives them Elon Musk. Totally. Totally. Katie's like very in love with herself. When I was watching some of the interviews, yeah, she just seems like she's so like self-obsessed. And she's like saying things that she thinks make her sound good. Like, I was listening to Carl Sagan. I love STEM. It's like, really? Really? Also, she has a kid. And not to like mom shame or anything, but I feel like when you have a child, like, you got to think about them. And there's no way in hell you would catch me going up in a spaceship or doing anything dangerous. Like, I would even be afraid to have surgery. Now, that's just me. I'm a Virgo. So, like, I don't have kids, but, if I did, or if I ever, do have a child, like, if I'm lucky enough to have a child, there's like, I will just not, I will always think of my safety for my kids' sake. You know what I mean? So, I also feel like that's kind of crazy. Like with Lauren Sanchez, her child is grown. Gail King, I don't know. I don't think Gail King has kids. But like, yeah, I feel like if you have like a little child, that's also something that you need to think of when we're talking about launching yourself into space. So allegedly for entertainment purposes only, how is this space flight going to go? How is it going to go? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay. So that this is like let me get a clarifier here. I don't like that we got something in reverse, to be honest. Eight of Wands. Okay, going really fast. The wands flying through the air. Yes, that's pretty much on the nose. This to me looks like space flight, like just flying really fast. Okay, good. There's going to be momentum. There's something off about the fire, though. Now, is this like literal fire in like the spaceship, or is this like not like in this, but like is this the fire that propels the spaceship? Is there not going to be enough power at first? There could be a glitch at first. I do think it's still going to happen because we have the Eight of Wands, but there could be a glitch that they discover before the launch. There might be something they have to fix because we have this in reverse, or this could be someone having second thoughts because in the upright, this is someone who's like motivated, like moving forward, fire sign energy, like someone who wants to go and get that, whatever that is. In reverse, this is like never mind, or something happens that is like off that has to be fixed. So I can't tell if this is a person who's going to back out, who may want to back out. Huh. Something's a little off, but it does end up going into the air. Eight of Wands. Okay, wait, what do you guys think? Agree, Britt, there is no way with the child. Right, Penny? Okay. Yeah. I mean, just I would feel so yeah, there's just no way. You can't risk it. You cannot risk it when you have a little kid to raise. They need you. Totally agree, Britt. Thanks, Sage. Yeah. All right. We agree with ourselves. I don't even get what the purpose of them going to space is all about. I know. I feel like Heat Lifer, it's just to be able to like say you did it. It's like the ultimate ego thing. Penny says selfish, right? Exactly, Penny. Agree, agree. Kay says, I feel like Katy Perry changed over the years. She used to seem chill and not Hollywood, but now I feel like she plays the same Hollywood game for sure. For sure. It's like almost like she sold her soul. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like. I have seen some really weird videos of her, like candid videos from, I think it was like in Las Vegas, where she was with her husband, Orlando Bloom, at the chain smokers, where I feel like everybody goes to like the chain smokers, whatever, pool parties and stuff. And so she was there and she was like dancing, and someone took a video of her like dancing and trying to like kind of, I don't know, she was sort of like over, like kind of like putting her hands on the one of like the chain smoker guys. and trying to like get his attention. And he's friends with both of them. Orlando Bloom's right there. And he was like really rebuffing her advances, like turning away, all this stuff. And it was really awkward and weird. And I was just like, Katy Perry, like, what are you doing? Like, your husband's right here. You're being it was just strange. It was a really strange video. If y'all want to watch it, I think you could just like type into YouTube Katy Perry hitting on someone chain smokers. Like it was pretty crazy. So yeah, I feel like she's like kind of lost a lost soul type of thing. Are they really going or is it pretend? Ooh, okay, conspiracy. Love it. Sage says they haven't been able to really master human space travel, so they have to be careful, super sus and risky. Agreed. Agreed. Now, at least it's not SpaceX, which we've been seeing those spaceships like blow up and explode randomly. That would be really scary. I don't know about Blue Origin's like success rate, but yeah, I mean, also it's not NASA, it's Blue Origin. It's like now Lauren Sanchez is going up in the flight. So either A, it's gonna be safe, or B, he's gonna wanna if he did wanna get rid of her, this would be the perfect way. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I had to say what we were all thinking. I would not get on a space flight with her. Heck no, she's way too close to the owner. Okay, of the pr of the company. Alright, so we have the 8 of Wands. What else can we get about this space flight? Any more details? Any information surrounding it? Wait, what? Totally agreed, Brett. Having kids changes the way you look at everything, right? Your perspective changes, they become your focus. Totally, totally, heat lifer. I agree. Wait. Kay says, are there any particular people coming together for a reason? I feel like they've all had their scandals or conspiracy theories about them. Interesting. Like maybe this is another way to have like a career resurrection type of thing. What if something weird happens around it? I don't know. We'll have to I'm gonna be paying attention tomorrow. Like, it's kinda crazy. I would be terrified. Can you imagine if tonight you were going to sleep knowing that you were gonna wake up tomorrow and be launched into space? Oh my god, I would be panicking. Like, there's no way. There's just no way. You would have to be like I don't even know. I don't even know, you guys. I'd have to, like, take a Benadryl and pass out. Like, I could not get on this flight, this spaceship. Okay. What else can we find out about just the energy surrounding this whole kind of strange situation? 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is sticking out. We're gonna take whatever this is. Ooh, the Lovers in reverse. What the hell? Okay. Everything's in reverse except for the 8 of Wands, which I guess that's a good thing because they definitely need the propulsion to fly through the air. So it's gonna happen, allegedly. It will go up into the air, but there's some weird emotions surrounding this whole thing. One of them being the 9 of Wands in reverse and the Lovers card in reverse. Now, this makes me think of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez because they're the only like lovers really associated with this whole thing. Lauren being, the fiance of the owner of the company, Jeff Bezos. Um, this is like resting on your laurels, 9 of Wands in reverse. And Lauren, oh, I forgot. Lauren's actually the one that she supposedly handpicked all of the ladies. So these are people that Lauren Sanchez likes, and she chose the people. Now, in reverse, this 9 of Wands feels like discontent because in the upright, this is like you feel content, like things have moved forward. They've been engaged for a long time. They're not married yet. This is gonna sound so weird, but I'm just gonna tell you. I get this feeling like Lauren wants them to get married, and I think that she's very frustrated by something about the progress of their relationship and, like, marriage. I feel like she's doing this to get his attention. I this is actually really sad, like, because you should not have to even feel like this around someone that loves you. It's like she feels like if I do this, maybe he'll be impressed and wanna, like, marry me sooner. That is, like, really sad. What the heck? Like, oh my god, it's yeah, and how crazy, like and you're gonna spend that much money. I mean, these people live in a different world. Excuse my throat spray. Okay, what are y'all saying? That this is the craziest. Just like it's like a pet project that like but on this, like, crazy scale. It's like me wanting to knit a sweater and being like, "Well, I'm I'm gonna do it like this." Excuse me. Oh god, I'm breaking down. God, sorry, guys. Okay. What are y'all saying? Ooh, Kate says, "I agree, selling your soul in Hollywood is a thing, even if not exactly like we think. I do think they become enslaved to something or someone in order to have this fame and fortune." Very interesting, Kay. I agree. Sage says Orlando kind of gives Cuck a little bit. Oh my god, you think he was into it? He seems to be really chill with Katie and her antics. I guess you would have to be to like be with someone who was as sus as Katy Perry is. She just has him in the same since she lost the battle to Taylor Swift. I love it, Scott. Honestly, T. Kay says Katie had a hard time getting in the industry, either Christian music, but then when she did I Kissed a Girl, it was everywhere. Same with Lady Gaga. The beginnings of her career didn't kick off, then she changed her style. Very interesting. Also, have y'all heard about that other conspiracy theory about Lady Gaga and that woman? I think her name was Morgana. Sloan did a deep dive on it, and it is really spooky. Like I would not feel safe in the same room with Katy Perry, if you know what I mean. I mean, not I'm sorry, but with Lady Gaga, if you know what I mean. There was some weird stuff. There was some really weird stuff with her in particular. Lady Gaga. Yeah, she had a I don't know, it was sad. Katie, that's interesting to go from Christian music to this. And yeah, huh. That's his way of not getting married, LOL. Oh my god, he lied for honestly though, I mean, he could do it technically. I'm not saying he would. I feel I feel like she this is, like, really sad, but I feel like she thinks that, like, she has this, like, I'm getting, like, I'm getting some deep reading energy from her. She has a deep need to be chosen. I don't know what her childhood was like. I'm not quite sure about her backstory other than the fact that she was a very successful journalist, before getting with Jeff Bezos, but there's still something in her that she feels like she always needs to be more, do more, be perfect to, like, get attention or whatever. And yeah, it's almost like this is the thing that she can think of that would impress Jeff enough to where she feels like she could be more on equal footing. It's like she doesn't like being the wife of or the girlfriend of or like the fiance of this guy. She wants to be like the same or better in her mind than him. She's very competitive. Very competitive. Yeah, so this is all really because of her. I mean, this is her and this is I definitely think that the people that are going might not have enough training, allegedly for entertainment purposes, to be comfortable when push comes to shove and everybody gets like loaded in. I hope everybody's okay and they don't have like lasting trauma. I feel like they haven't been trained enough. There's something off about the launch, but it does happen. Okay. Let's see. Do they get back safely? Allegedly. I'll be surprised if they get married. T Penny. That is the T. Sage says, "Girl, Jeff ain't the one to lock down. Run, girl, run." Really run, honestly. Ew, ew. He's like a salamander. Sorry. I'm sorry. I have to say it. He gives slippery, creepy energy. Kay says, "I don't think they'll get married after his biggest divorce settlement in history to his last wife." C and K. I bet you're right. Maybe that's why all of this is happening. You know what I mean? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe she's starting to realize, oh, this could have been like a ring just to like appease me. Maybe we're not actually going to get married. And she doesn't like that. Oh my God. He like for I like your take on it though. His way of not getting married. What was she doing before Jeff? She was like an entertainment news journalist and she actually was very successful. And she also has been married a couple times, like before. She's like the kind of person that was able to like, kind of get married again. Like, so she does seem like a serial wife. I don't know. Like, and I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 other husbands prior, but Yeah, and they're pretty close together. Okay, so let's see. He is Sage. He is a salamander. You know it. Okay. With Lady Gaga. Oh my god. Um, okay. It's if you type in Sloane Lady Gaga on YouTube, you'll see it's on there. He did a whole deep dive into like the story of her with Morgana. Basically, it's someone that she ended up singing a lot of the songs that she wrote, and that woman had a really untimely, strange passing where she fell off a rooftop, and some people think she might have been pushed. It's like really crazy and sad. And what's weird is Lady Gaga just kind of stepped into that persona, and like the music, the style, all of it is really, really similar to Morgana. And people were like freaked out by what happened. It was strange. Yeah, you got to watch the deep dive. Okay, so how is it gonna go? Are they gonna get back? Allegedly, what's gonna happen? Maybe she wants to be like Amal and George Clooney. Oh, like how Amal is like a super accomplished lawyer and like on equal footing, like that Sage. Let's see. Okay, yep. I could see it. I could see it. I've heard that theory too. Pretty crazy. Okay. We're just gonna take these. Okay. So is it gonna come back? What's gonna happen? Okay, so we have this is so weird. We have the Page of Swords. So immature communication, immature thoughts. I definitely think that the people going don't quite understand what they're getting into until they're in it. There is a little bit of like an immaturity here. Four of Swords, this is like healing, but look how the person's like laying down with their eyes closed. Someone might pass out on the flight. I know this is crazy, but it's like they're not quite trained enough or educated enough to do this. Someone might pass out. I don't think it's gonna be smooth. I don't think that it's gonna be like this easy thing for everybody. I actually think it's gonna be really difficult for certain people on this space flight. But we have the world card. What goes up must come down. I do think they're gonna be able to make it there, make it back safely. Look how weird though that we got this, like the whole world in your hands. It like reminds me of like when you see those pictures from space where the world is like small. So they're gonna see that like they're gonna do it. They're gonna be able to like see the earth small. Like it's gonna happen. But this Four of Swords, this card of healing with the Page of Swords, this makes me feel like they might even have to heal from some things. Like it might traumatize some people to where they're gonna have to like, I don't know. I think it might maybe give someone a panic attack. But yeah, they definitely could have used a few more weeks of preparation. I just feel like they're gonna be woefully underprepared, and I don't think this is something that, like, the general public would wanna go on. Like, I know that they're trying to make this normal, like, space flight is, like, normalized. I don't think it is normal. I think it's gonna feel really crazy, like, physically. I think it's gonna be like, super scary. And I don't know, like, it's gonna be interesting to see what they have to say after this whole experience. Um, we'll see how honest they are, but what I'm getting from the cards is that it's gonna actually be a pretty traumatizing experience. Sorry to say, but I do think they're gonna get back safely, so allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I don't know what I expected to get, but, like, oh my god, I feel a little bad, like, don't go. Just don't do it. Okay. What are you guys getting? What are y'all saying? Oh my god, that was crazy. Yep, super creepy, Sage says. Ashton Kutcher in his early days, and that one woman was taken out that he did. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. That's so weird, but true. Huh. Kanye and his mom, sadly. Um, oh, the Kardashians and their dad. I guess okay, so I guess we could look at it either like, yeah, everybody has people that pass away. Maybe that's like the normal way to look at it that's actually more accurate. Um, or, maybe it who knows? Maybe it could also be the other thing. I don't know. It's a mystery. It's spooky though. Oh my god, will they see aliens? That would be traumatizing. Talk about trauma. You gotta have to go to a therapist for a while after you see an alien peeping through your window. Will they see aliens? It's kind of crazy. Astronauts train like their whole life, right? Exactly. These celebrities are treating it like going to a new restaurant. Restaurants. Okay, 100%. Well, I like the restaurants with disease. That's hilarious. Okay. It's giving a similar vibe to the missing submarine. Yes. Although it's good to hear they'll make it back safely. I mean, allegedly, right? I mean, allegedly, Sage. Holy smokes. It does feel like the spaceship or the submarine. It really does. It's like an ill-prepared, like billionaires, just feeling like they're invincible. Yeah. I think they're gonna be super scared. There seems to be a lot of examples before people hit it big. That's true, Kay. I agree with you. I do agree. Let's see. Will they see aliens? Let's see. Oh my god, Katy Perry, she would freak out if she saw an alien. She like, that's like part of her like motif and branding. But imagine her seeing an alien for real. Oh my god. Don't they land in the ocean? Oh my god, I bet. I bet they do. I think they do. Don't all of them? With like the little capsule or whatever that they're in? Couldn't be me. Someone's gonna pass out for sure. This is terrifying. Can you imagine being launched up into space and then you fall down in a capsule? Oh my god. Hell no. Will they see an alien? 8 of Wands. Oh my god, you guys, they might. This just talks about the space flight again. I mean, this would be a yes. I don't know. If they see one, they better tell us. 8 of Wands. I mean, this is yes. This is talking about their space flight. So it'd be like, yeah, they do. So what's up there? Guys, that's crazy. I wonder why traumatizing. I think just like the feeling of it, Kay. Like I feel like they're just not really as prepared as they need to be. So it's like I just don't think that they have like a perception of just how crazy it's gonna feel. And I think that actually doing that and like it's very hard on your body, I feel like it's gonna be like really rough. They're gonna be like, oh dang, I thought this was just like a little walk to the bodega. Her song ET. They better play that up there. Wouldn't that be funny? If they were playing that, we're gonna have to be just keep our eyes peeled tomorrow for the news on all this. We'd probs come back sounding like Demi Lovato. Didn't she claim to see aliens? Or she'd props come back. I thought you said we would. I'd be like, yeah, we would. To be their advocate or something like that. Her advocate, their advocate. That's so funny, Sage. Yeah, she did. She was like, didn't she say like not to call people or not to call them aliens if they don't like that or something? Yeah. She went on this whole thing where she had that alien show. She is a spokesperson for the aliens, apparently. I have to take Dramamine to fly. Oh, Penny, you need the whole bottle. You need the whole bottle for this one. When did all this even get put together? I feel like I'm just hearing about this. Was this planned for years or like a few weeks ago? Let's see. Let's ask our good friend Chat GPT. How long has the historic all female Blue Origin space flight been in the works? Let's see what it has to say. Okay, so here's what ChatGPT has to say. The historic all-female Blue Origin space flight scheduled for April 14th, 2025 has been in development for over a year. Lauren Sanchez, who is both the mission leader and fiance of Blue Origin founder Jeff Bezos, first publicly discussed plans for an all-female crew in early 2024. At that time, she mentioned that the crew would be announced in the coming months, indicating that the mission had been in the works since at least early 2024. The mission, known as NS-31, will be Blue Origin's 11th human flight and its 31st overall. Okay, so let's ask a couple questions while we have ChatGPT here because this is a little bit fascinating, isn't it? Let's see. What is the success rate? Like, what kind of risk are they taking on here of Blue Origin flights? Okay, so the success rate is approximately 94%. Total flights 34, successful flights 32, failures 2. Notably, one of the failures occurred during the NS-23 mission in September 2022 when a booster malfunction triggered the launch escape system. The unscrewed capsule landed safely, but the booster was lost. Okay, let's see, has everyone survived? Okay. Yes, all passengers aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard crew flights have survived without injury. Since the inaugural crewed mission in July 2021, the company has completed 9 human space flights. Oh, so humans haven't even been on all those 34 launches. Only 9. Guys, the number 9. And tomorrow's energy is a 9 energy day, by the way, because it's the 14th. So 4 plus 1 is 5. And then April is a 4 energy month. So it's 9. I don't like that. You guys know things happen on 9 days are not good. Now, I don't know if the cards would show us if something bad was going to happen, but we did get a little bit of trauma and healing. I don't know. I don't know. I feel weird about it. Okay. The 9 thing I don't like. I would have totally picked the next day. I would have chosen April 15th because like a 1 energy day is like better. It's like being a pioneer, doing all this stuff like 9 energy, not great for a space flight. Okay, what are you guys saying? Lawyer Moog here with the facts. He says that they barely crossed into space. He's not impressed, clearly. Too many, right, Penny? Okay, Scott Ray says an astronaut's bone density lessens when they go into outer space. What? God. So they definitely need to like train for this. That's crazy. I know. Sage, oh my God, Scott, big eyes. Kate says, will flights like this become common in our lifetime? Well, according to the Pluto and Aquarius, over the next, you know, 20-ish, or was it 40 years? I don't even know right now, guys, my cough medicine. But I feel like, yeah, it's supposed to astrologically, Kay, it is supposed to become more common. Now, should we choose to go on them? That's up to us. I will not be partaking. No, thank you. Let's see. Scott says it takes them years of training just to get an opportunity to do it. See, Scott, this is messed up. Wow, Scott, with more reason, why would anyone want to risk going into space? Yeah. The same reason why a cop would risk being a cop or firefighter being a firefighter. Yeah, well, I guess if some people have like this is like what they wanted to do their whole lives, right? But if you're Katy Perry and you're like doing this for clout, or you're Gail King and you're doing this as a journalist or something, it's like you don't have that dedication and training. I could see why it would be traumatizing because it's sort of like they're going to be in way over their heads, in my opinion. Even if they barely cross into space, I still think the feeling of it is going to be something they're not really expecting. Are they rushing the launch, which lead to problems? Sorry, guys. I know it is. It is crazy to think about how big the universe is. What could be on other planets? Agreed, Kay. We're probably the most messed up of the planets. Everyone else is probably so civilized. I hope they are, honestly. We better be the worst ones. I hope there's peace everywhere else. Okay. So, okay, one last question I do have for ChatGPT. Um, I'm just gonna ask, how long would you recommend that ChatGPT is, so smart. How long would you recommend someone would need to train before going on a flight like the all-female Blue Origin flight? Training for a suborbital space flight like the Blue Origin New Shepard mission is relatively short compared to traditional NASA astronaut programs. For private space tourists, including those on the upcoming all-female Blue Origin flight, the standard recommended training time is 1 to 2 days of on-site training at Blue Origin's West Texas launch site. Okay, but this is from Blue Origin. So, okay, ChatGPT is just like basically telling us what Blue Origin says. I want to know what the traditional NASA. Okay. What is the traditional? Because that's what we want to go by. Traditional NASA training. Okay. Because that's who we can trust. Okay. Traditional NASA astronaut training is much more intensive and lengthy than the short pre-flight prep used by space tourism companies like Blue Origin. This does remind me of the little submarine. Here's a breakdown of the traditional NASA astronaut process, which typically spans 2 years of basic training versus 2 days. Guys, they are not going to be prepared. I'm telling you, the Tarot T was telling the truth. They're going to be traumatized. And I don't say that with any joy. It's just like y'all are not being realistic here. Which typically spans 2 years, followed by mission specific training that can add months to years depending on the mission. Basic astronaut candidate training is approximately 2 years, and this is what all new NASA astronauts go through after being selected. A spacewalk, they do spacewalk training, robotics training, International Space Station training, language training, flight training, survival training. Oh my God. Simulations of the full mission timeline, spacecraft systems, science experiments, research protocols, teamwork drills, leadership skills under stress, physical fitness, and medical monitoring. I'm telling I hope everybody's okay. I hope someone doesn't have a heart attack or something, like, knock on wood, but guys, this is not looking good at all. They just fly up and down. Lawyer Mug, let us do our thing. Only a few seconds. It's still gonna be crazy. It's like riding an airplane. We'll be doing anything but riding. Yeah, still though. Still. I do not agree with my husband on this. I think that they are gonna be traumatized. Right, Blue Origin's gonna be biased. Yeah, exactly. Who's controlling it? I guess just the people that are launching it. Most astronauts start off as pilots in the Air Force or Navy. Well, good luck to them. I mean, they're gonna learn I guess, a valuable lesson about not, I don't know, not taking come through ChatGPT. They're not taking things so lightly. Lawyer Moog is Lawyer Moog on Blue Origin's PR team, LLJK. I know, he's starting to sound like it. Seriously, Kate, that's so funny. Okay, next story. We will be seeing what happens. We're gonna keep our eye on things. It's crazy. Okay. Our next story is okay, this one's a little bit interesting. Did Blake Lively and Taylor Swift actually make up, or was this a planted story? I don't think I read on this yet. I've been meaning to, but okay. Blake Lively, according to page 6, Blake Lively finally reaches out to Taylor Swift after dragging her into the It Ends With Us legal drama. Here's where they stand now, allegedly. Blake Lively has apologized to Taylor Swift for dragging the pop star into her ongoing legal battle with Justin Baldoni. A source exclusively tells page 6. It was important to Blake to be on good terms again with Taylor. It was never her intention to hurt Taylor or cause any harm to their friendship. Blake missed their friendship and she hopes they can put this whole thing behind them. This to me feels like a story planted by Blake's team. The source says Swift appreciated Lively's apology and felt it was genuine and heartfelt. Okay. Taylor has no hard feelings and is ready to move forward. Like, okay. So let's pull some cards to see where they actually stand right now. That is really strange to me, though. I feel like Blake Lively's team could have called at page 6 and put that out there to be like, they're doing well now. They're good. She's forgiven. Like hoping to get some good PR. Yeah. Penny says Sanchez is a pilot, but I would think flying on a spaceship is different. LOL. I agree with you. I feel like it would be very different. It's giving planted. What? Oh, the story. Planted story. Yes. For sure. Oh my God. Thank you, Penny. Penny, you like read my mind. You're like planted story. That's hilarious. Teamwork. Right? He Life also thinks it's planted. Scott says, actually, airplanes take up gradually, whereas the NASA spaceship gets thrusted, standing straight up. Scott, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But thank you for the added detail. Yeah, I think that they're gonna be like, what the heck did I just sign up for? It's giving PTSD. Okay. So let's see. Blake Lively and Taylor Swift, allegedly, where do they stand? How does Blake really, or how does Taylor actually feel about Blake now? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Honey, Taylor's living her best life with Travis. Those two are in their own world these days. I agree with you, Eat Lifer. I don't think she cares. But let's see about this story. And this is probably gonna be my last one because, as you can see, my voice is struggling. How does Taylor feel? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, guys. Just need my my nerd throat spray. Okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is like, I don't want to work with you anymore. I don't want to collaborate with you anymore. I don't want to do things with you anymore. Yeah, I don't think that's real. Excuse me. I don't think that story is real. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think Taylor would correct it, but I definitely don't think that she feels like that. Okay. All these cards just like rolled. There's so many of them that came through. Okay, there's strong energy here, so we're gonna take another one. But the energy is popping. Wait, what? Who vomits first? Oh, on the flight. For a second, they were talking about me. I was like, it would probably be me. Scott, honestly, someone is going to. Do you think they would report it, or do you think that they would cover it up? It's probably gonna be Katy Perry. Okay. Um, just because she's trying to act so cool, I feel like that would be karma. Okay. For Taylor. Three of Swords. She's still brokenhearted over this. Yeah. This is complete BS. As we suspected. I do think, to your point, He Lifer, I do think that she's having fun and she's like moved on. I don't think she's like dwelling about it. I think she's like having fun with Travis. She's putting all of her time and effort into the relationship and like, around people that she truly loves. But I think that when it comes to Blake, if she were to think about her, she would be like, that broke my heart. That was so bad. Like, I would never want to work with her or help her on anything again because it was like, I really got burned. I really got burned. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sage. Love you. You're so sweet. You're so good, Britt. Thanks for saying that. Oh, Sage, you are literally the sweetest. Thank you. The encouragement is so appreciated. Okay. Y'all are laughing about the vomiting. Yes. I would love to be a fly on the wall. Like, I wish they would put a camera in the capsule. I doubt they will, but like they should do live cameras in the capsule for the whole like and just stream it the whole time. They go up and come down. That'd be great. How does Blake feel towards Taylor? Two of Cups, guys. Oh my god, this is so bad. It's almost like she had the story planted allegedly to like put out the story that she wishes were true. It's like, move on, Blake. Don't get stalkerish now. Two of Cups. She's like, Taylor's my soulmate. She's one of my dragons. Like, I love her. Like, Blake wants to be reunited with her. She like wants to be her best friend, like wants to do everything together. She's not giving up. But Taylor's gonna have none of it. We're not gonna see them together for a long, long time, if ever again. Yeah. Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords. She's just like, she's like, I'm done. Like, you showed me who you are now, and I believe you. And Blake just kind of, this is how she is. So I feel like she's the type of person that's like, oh, I can fix it. Like, I can fix it. No, 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 it'll be okay. Cause it's like she's so used to just being this way. I don't think that she has to deal with consequences very often. And this is sort of a time period where she's dealing with a lot of consequences at once. It's giving a little Delulu. She's a little Delulu. I saw somewhere predicted that Taylor gets pregnant. I actually do agree with that because of where the north and south nodes are right now. I think it'll happen, maybe over the next like few months. I don't think she's pregnant right now, but I do think that she will get pregnant like, I don't know, maybe late this year, early next year. I could totally see it. That'd be exciting. Sage says Katie would have to go straight to the cheese bath when they touch down if she vomits first. Sage, I forgot about the cheese bath. Yes. Maybe she's doing a cheese bath tonight, to prepare. Oh my God. Amazing. Heat Lifer, Britt, you're such a trooper. Oh, thank you, Heat Lifer. You need to continue getting rest, taking care of yourself, please. We appreciate you so much, but we need you to feel better. Thank you, Heat Lifer. Love you. That is so sweet. That makes me feel so much better. Thank y'all for all being so patient with me getting these videos out and the Patreon videos. I've definitely been down for the count, but I'll be back and stronger than ever. Can't keep me down for long. Chrissy says Taylor is the godmother. I know, it is so sad, to all of Blake and Ryan's daughters. So it's like Chrissy, it's so sad because I do feel like Blake is just like, what? Well, we're like our best friends. Like we're soulmates. Like I think that Blake feels like they're like soulmate best friends. And she really should have thought of that before letting her ego get out of control. Blake is not used to consequences. And sadly, like, you can ruin the relationships with the people you care about the most if you don't treat them well. Really sad. Wait, what did Sage say? Oh, the cheese bath. Yeah, yeah. It's so funny. Thank you, Chrissy. Okay, so now let's just end this on a couple cards for us for the week. Something good that we can expect to happen this week. This is actually a very lucky week, you guys. Venus is direct. Mercury is direct. We have some really positive surprises potentially coming on through this week with Uranus in the mix. So look out for something good to happen. It may be subtle, but we are just having like a lucky shift this week. So let's pull a card just to see like what could happen. What can we look forward to this week? Collective reading. Take what works, leave what doesn't. And let's just see. Something good for all of us, for our tea time fam. The devil. Ooh, okay. We're going to be indulging this week. Something fun. And you know what? With Venus going direct, this makes sense. So either, I don't know, we're going to get like a gift. We're going to see something on sale. We're going to buy it. Maybe we're going to go on a nice date. Maybe something, I don't know. You guys, something fun is going to come through because this is like the devil card. It's like a lighthearted energy. It's just something like that's like a gift or like something that you didn't expect that's like fun and like frivolous. So something fun. We're going to have something unexpected. Maybe we get like an unexpected invite to go hang out with a friend and go see a movie or go to an event or something. But something good will happen this week. That is just like a fun thing. A little fun, something, something. I like that. Little pick me up. Okay, what else? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, okay. We might also have some money luck this week. Are you kidding? Maybe that's how we'll have the money to buy whatever this is. So this week we can expect to have a lucky week financially. Amen. We love that. Thank you. Venus is direct. That makes sense. And something fun and frivolous and maybe flirty is also going to be coming through. Let's leave it at that. Quit while we're ahead. What a fun week. I love it. So you guys have fun. I'm going to have some fun as well as soon as I get better. And I appreciate you guys just, muddling through with me. Thank you, Chrissy. I will take care of myself. And then on Wednesday, look out for an announcement because I'm going to be offering very limited readings from Wednesday to Friday that are all going to go to benefit one of our, like the proceeds will go to benefit one of our tea timers whose dog is actually having to have a sarcoma surgery. It happened in our live stream, like not like the quickie live stream I did when I was sick, but the one before that. So a lot of you guys were here for that story, but just one of our tea time family members is having something going on with their dog. That's a pretty expensive vet bill. So we're going to do a readings drive, and I'm going to make a little flyer. I'll be posting it this week, but it'll be from Wednesday to Friday. I'll be offering readings. So if you guys have been wanting to buy a reading, that would be a really good time to do it because I'm betting on my voice being back by Wednesday. But we're going to be doing those and then donating the money to her vet bills so we can hopefully make it a little easier on her. So, the Tea Time fam can come together and help. But I love y'all. You guys are the best. Penny says, sign me up. All right. Woo. Penny's in. Love it. Sage says, period. Hot girl summer is getting started. It really is. It really is. Sage, it's getting kicked off this week, I guess. Thanks so much, Brent and T Tribe. Wishing you a lovely week. Love you guys. Love you. Big hugs, you guys. Love you, Kay. Love you, Heat Lifer. Yes, you guys have the best start to the week. Well, you know, us tea timers got to stick together, Sage. Love y'all. Okay. Yay, Heat Lifer. Okay, I'm excited. All right, guys. I promised you, I'm taking my vitamins. Y'all have a good start to the week. Love y'all. Thanks for hanging out.